All right, good morning, everyone. We are out in New York City again. Left the hotel and are walking up to Fifth Avenue. And we're going to check out the Christmas store displays, or the store displays for Christmas. And from there, maybe even trek on up to Central Park. So excited to be out with my favorite friend. And we're going to get outdoors. There's some of New York's finest fire department ever. Out with my favorite friend, and there are a huge number of jewelry stores here on Fifth Avenue. We're gonna see what else we can find. Along with all the other cool things to see here in New York City, there is the one of the many, I am sure, New York public libraries. Not often you see 5 stories of books. Not quite sure what this beautiful building is. We'll check it out as we walk up to it. Have some very cool lion statues on the front end there. I think my wife was right. She said that she thought it was the art museum. Oh my gosh. This is an additional portion of the public library. Wow. They don't have fancy libraries like this back in Maryland. But it is pretty cool because statue there is holding someone's head. I don't know if that person didn't return a book or what the deal was. They take their books very seriously here in New York. Well, there's Orvis, the Astor Trust Company. Starbucks are everywhere. Just like that, we've gone from 37th Street the whole way up here to 42nd. The actual exhibits start a little further up, though. Well, not exactly what we were looking for, but Best Buy, Paris Saint-Germain. I'm pretty sure they are super expensive watches. Laderac, not sure what they do. Really big lid store. They sell all kinds of ball caps. Over here, we have Vans and Uggs. I don't think many of these places are open just yet, but super cool to see them nonetheless. Don't know who Fred French was, but if he did something really cool and important, I'll post it above in a title. Oh, and there's the Saffron National Bank. There's Tommy Bahama, Rod and Gun. I am assuming, with them being from New Zealand, that they are actually a outdoor company of some sort. And then you have Barnes and Noble. Here is a very, very significant Sephora. And by significant, I just mean big store. Lots and lots of different types of elegant facial expressions and smelly stuff for women. Not sure who Effie Hamilton is. Oh, it's a jewelry place. Then we have Sunglass Hut, Lululemon. Across the street, a super big H&M, 4 floors of H&M attire. Up the way there, we have Aldo and Intimissimi. Ooh, that's a lot to say in one word. And we're on our way up to see what else we can find. Uh-oh. Not sure what's going on here. We got lots and lots of NYPD's lights and no sirens, just lights. Super fancy and exciting. A Citizen watch shop and a really big Puma place. I said that one already. Ah, a Minamoto. And up here, now we are getting to the super fancy stuff. Aratizi. That is a very, very big stuffed cat. Good Lord. There's Saks on Fifth Avenue. We'll come back this evening to actually see the light show. Really excited to see that. Probably will do that one as a YouTube short. There's Tiffany and Company. Super interesting to see how they put the trees in here. I wonder if they're live or if they're cut. And it's a really cool perspective to walk up between Tiffany's and Todd Snyder, Enfield, Lauderdale. There's a chocolatier, and then at the end is Saks again. Amid all of the other hustle and bustle here in New York City, here is St. Patrick's Cathedral. Looks like Mass may have just let out. So let's come up here so we can get away from all the other stuff. Really a beautiful piece of architecture. There you can actually see inside St. Patrick's Cathedral. This is the Atlas statue outside of the Rockefeller Center. Pretty tall, but nowhere near the tallest here in New York City. There's Victoria's Place. Someone said she has a secret. I don't know what it is. And there's Dyson. And there's a massive Nike store. Tag Heuer and Hublot. They definitely are high-end watches adjacent to one another. There's Cartier. Wow. Ferragamo. Man. My wife is dreaming of some fancy things for Christmas. We'll have to see what she'd like to have. Here's Prada. This is super expensive down here. There's another Tiffany and Company. So lots and lots of expensive stuff down here. Not sure what choppered it is, but really, really interesting things here. It's a little hard to see at a distance, but here you can see the Louis Vuitton building. It definitely looks like a very significant set of trunks. Here we are at the Plaza Hotel. Someone trying to sweet talk their way in, and you need a reservation. So, sorry lady, move on.
All right, everyone, wrapping up the walking tour of New York City. As far as hitting storefronts, we had a great day, covered a lot of ground, got to see some very intriguing stores, places that I don't have enough money to walk in, let alone actually buy something. But it was really neat to be out in New York, place that I will definitely want to get back to. Until next time, get outdoors.